From Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, welcome to Guts, the action sports show that's going to make you sweat. And now, today's fearless players, wearing the belligerent blue from the education station, Brandon, the Alligator Ambrose. In the rough red from Tuscaloosa Middle School, Chris, the Blade Wade. In the pressing purple from Robinson High School, Stacy, the Hangman Huckrow. Hello, everyone. I'm Mike O'Malley. Welcome to Nickelodeon Guts, the action sports show where kids live out their greatest sports fantasies. Today's players, once again, battling their way through 4 phenomenal events. And after that, they'll get a chance at tackling our radical rock, the Aggro Crag, where almost anything can happen. The player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner. And he or she will be able to take home a glowing piece of our radical rock. Now remember, all of our events are specifically designed with our players' safety in mind. They will be wearing safety equipment, and we'll have a professional stunt coordinator and stunt spotters with them at all times. So please, don't try this at home. Now on to our first event. What do you get with an 11-foot net and a perfect set? Well, here on Guts, you get an elastic core to give you some help in a game called Spike It. Let's go to Mo and find out the rules. Mo!
Hey, the object of the game is to spike balls onto our targets. Each player will get 5 serves, and the player who spikes the most targets wins. Mike, take it away.
All right, so they're climbing up that aerial bridge, and it looks like they are ready and in place. They will get 5 serves.
Get set.
All right, down and up and nice work on that one, and they're getting back up on that aerial bridge. You could see
on your mark,
Chris
get
the Blade.
Set.
All right, and there is Brandon the Alligator. Ooh, just missing that one.
On your mark,
going for serve number 3 on this one. Big strength from the legs and then up the elastic, giving you tremendous height on that one. Looks like Chris the Blade Wade might have got one on that one.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and then down. Here's a look at Stacy. Oh, yeah! The Hang Woman.
On your mark, get set.
All right, the first part of it is getting the height. The second part, the aim. And it looks like Brandon, the Alligator, got one on that one. We are now conferring with our judges, and it looks like we are going to have another serve for our purple player.
On your mark, get set.
Stacy, they call her the Hang Woman, and she is right there.
We've got the scores then, Mike. In first place, we have Chris in red with 3 spiked targets, and tied in second place with 2 spiked targets each, Brandon in blue and Stacy in purple.
Let's take a look at Chris on the replay up here. Going down, putting his hands out to steady himself. Beautiful form. Look at how he just leaps up into the air and gets that shot. An awesome job for Chris, and we have got Chris right here. Chris, I was talking to you earlier. You said you played volleyball before. Did you ever think you'd be able to jump that high?
No, I didn't know that.
How did it feel?
Felt good. Felt like I was flying.
All right, let's see Mo and talk about the leaderboard. Mo!
First place in our events is worth 300 points. That goes to Chris in red. Tied in second with 200 points each, Brandon in blue, Stacy in purple.
All right! So Chris taking event number 1. Our players will come back for event number 2, but now it's time for Brandon to spill his guts. So Brandon, spill your guts! Brandon, the Alligator Ambrose, is an 11-year-old actor and model. When he's not in front of the camera, the alligator would rather be in the water. And he's got the swimming trophies to prove it. And that is the alligator. All right, the gator, ready for our next event, which takes place right here in our gym. We call it basic training. And the obstacles in basic training change every day, so let's take a look at what we got here today. We got the cargo net, then the rings, and then they're gonna come down here on the fire pole, then into the elastic jungle. This thing could hold a rhino. Maybe not. And then up the wall, climb right over here, and then into the free fall, where they're gonna fall into this bag. Mo, tell me about the rules, will you,
I'm
please?
here, Mikey, for you. Our players will be timed from starting line to splashdown. They must complete each obstacle before moving on to the next one. Best time wins. On your mark, get set.
All right, and Brandon is off as he is climbing up. That alligator net can't hold the alligator as he's making it up the cargo net, getting up there in about 8 seconds. These obstacles designed with the obstacles that Marines use on Paris Island. I tell ya, basic training on Paris Island. We don't got the music for you. We just got the enthusiasm of the Guts crowd here in the Extreme Arena. Look at Brandon as he goes down the fire pole like Johnny Gage. Come on. Actually, Johnny Gage never went down the fire pole. He just jumped in his car. Making it through the elastic jungle. Up the wall climb. He's going into the free fall. And there he is. All right. Brandon rolling out of there. Let's get the official time from Mo. Mo.
Brandon clocks in at 47.8 seconds.
47.8 seconds. The time to beat as Chris gets ready.
On your mark, get set.
And Chris is off with the whistle. He climbs the cargo net. Not losing his footing at all. He hops up there in about 5 seconds. Good work, and he is just swinging across. Look at this man. Oh, people. He's flying. About 14 seconds. Yeah. Getting his head down there. Climbing up the wall climb. Oh, folks. He is out of control. Oh, people. Blowing away the first place time. Let's get an official time on that, Mo.
Chris in red finished in 24.3 seconds.
24.3 seconds now, the time to beat, an impressive time, and Stacy's ready.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and Stacy heading up the cargo net. She's gonna have to pick it up across those rings as she's already at 7 seconds. She's at 9 seconds right now. All right, and it looks like at this point she's not gonna be able to make those first place points. Oh, she reaches. Good arm strength on that one. Our Guts players, all of them going through vigorous tryouts to make it onto our show. And Stacy, as she heads through the elastic jungle, it looks like she's going to give her some trouble. She's been making some great time up until this point, but she is now at 34 seconds, 35 seconds. And she's going to have to hurry. She's going to want second place points at this point. It's going to be close. She's climbing up the wall. She's at 42 seconds. Can she get into the free fall? Oh, people! All right. We will get the official time from Mo. Mo, talk to me.
Stacy in purple clocked in at 45.8 seconds. That puts Chris in first place, Stacy in second place, and Brandon in third place.
All right, so she definitely made it in there in second place. Let's take a look at Chris as he goes through the rings. Look at this man. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of guts. The man had a lot of guts on that one, and we actually have right here, we have Stacy over here for our interview. And Stacy, you actually were taking a still looking at Chris going through there. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited to interview Stacy over here. Now, Stacy, you just slid in there. You had to get the second place points in front of Brandon there. What did you think was the most difficult obstacle in the basic training event?
The
elastic jungle.
Yeah, the elastic jungle. That gave me a lot of trouble.
All right, but you got second place points on that. Let's talk to Mo and look at the leaderboard. Mo!
Right now in first place, we have Chris in red with 600 points. In second place, Stacy in purple with 400 points. In third place, Brandon in blue with 300 points.
All right, so that's a look at the leaderboard. We will see if Brandon can make a comeback. And then, of course, Chris will spill his guts when we come back. Stick around. Back to Guts, the action sports show that asks, do you have it? Yeah! The Extreme Arena ready for our next event. Before they get to that, time for Chris to spill guts. So Chris, spill your guts. Chris, the Blade Wade, is a 12-year-old baseball all-star. The Blade calls himself the ultimate competitor because he always cuts down the competition. And that is the Blade. And the Blade, well, you better not have ice blades on for this next event because our pool isn't iced over. No, there's going to be some rapids in this pool as our players play boogie down. They're going to have a boogie board, a harness, some rapids. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo!
Mike, each of our players will pull themselves across the pool and back. They must high-five the spotter before coming back and also to end the race. Best time wins. Guys, fire up those rapids.
All right, we're getting
There
the water
they
in the
are.
pool.
On your mark, get set.
And Brandon, the alligator's in his element as he makes his way. Look at that determination on his face. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Determination and concentration as he steadies himself on that board. Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning how. Come on a gut safari with me, people. Look at this man coming in with a beautiful time. He gets the high five. 27.6 seconds. We will go to our referee, Maura Quirk, and find out if that is the official time, Mo.
Brandon and Blue finished in 27.6 seconds.
27.6 seconds. You see him raising, or at the end there, raising his fist in jubilation as we see Chris get into place for his shot at the boogie down competition. Getting situated straight onto that board. Very important. Of course, to be very important to be tied onto that board before you get going. I mean, you don't want that harness lifting you up into the rafters here. All right, he's ready.
On your mark, get set.
And Chris the Blade is also making great time. He's got the nose of that thing. He's making it through the water like a shark. Oh, he got stopped there. On the nose of the board in the water, slowing him down. He needs to stretch there. Oh, he's off. See, you thought I was making a joke. It's very important that you're tied onto that thing. All right, making his way. He can still make it back. Oh, people, this could be very close. The time to beat 26.6. He got to make it. Oh, my people, 27.5. If that's the official time, Mo.
Red Chris comes in at 27.5 seconds. Very
Red
close.
Chris. Red Chris, what's that, a new nickname for him?
Yeah.
That's Chris the Blade, Mo. The
Thank
Blade
you.
falling off his boogie board, getting back and beating Brandon by 1/10 of a second. Now Stacy will get on the boogie board and make sure she is in there safe and sound.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so 27.5, the time to beat. Stacy pulling herself across, and she's making good time right now, too. Getting it through those rapids, they're not stopping her up at all. All right, and she needs to hit the high five before she turns around. She needs a hit. There we go. She's at 16, 17 seconds right now. 18, 19. She's going to have to pull herself across. Oh, she's really picking up speed now, folks. Really picking up speed. 25, 26. Don't stop now. Oh! All right, so she gets to 29.9. We will find out if that is the official time. Let's go to Mo.
Stacy in purple got it right this time, finished in 29.9 seconds. That puts Chris in red in first place, Brandon in blue in second place, and Stacy in purple in third place.
Let's take a look at the replay right now. Right here is when Chris slips out of the buggy board, but he has to get himself back in there. Gets himself back into the boogie board and starts cruising in. Knew he had to beat that time, but no, he just cruised right in there. It wasn't going to stop him at all. Determined, my man. Explain to us what happened on that. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but what was your strategy there?
Well, the rope just tightened up and I pulled out of it. My feet came out the back.
And you won! Smile! Ah! Let's go to Mo and check out the leaderboard. Mo!
You're frightening, Mike. In first place is Chris in red with 900 points. Tied in second place with 500 points each. Brandon in blue, Stacy in purple.
The guy's in the lead right now, and now it's time for Stacy to spill her guts. So Stacy, spill your guts. Stacy the Hangman Huckrow is a 14-year-old cheerleader and softball star. Stacy executes perfect form by hitting home runs in softball and dangles her Most Spirit Award for cheerleading finesse for the competition to see. And that's Stacy. Well, let's see if Stacy's home run hitting finesse will come in handy in our next event. Imagine Nolan Ryan, Roger Clemens, and Dwight Gooden all throwing tennis balls at your head. well, hopefully you'd have a bat so you could swat them away. That's what we're going to simulate in our next event. Let's talk to Mo and find out how we play. Mo!
Mike, each player will have 45 seconds to hit as many balls as possible. They must stay within their designated areas, and the player who hits the most balls wins. So players, in your places, please. On your mark, get set.
All right, like sultans of SWAT, our players, all they got to do, they don't have to smash it, they just have to hit it. And as you can see, Brandon, Chris's strategy just to get down there and grab the bat more at an angle we can hit more of them. Brandon staying in there like Cecil Fielder, the Detroit Tigers ready to smack one into the aggro crag. But Chris right there, seems to have the lead. He's getting a lot of plastic on that ball. Can you imagine Roger Clemens throwing a ball at you with a plastic bat? That wouldn't be too fun. All right, 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6. Chris has a perfect score up to this point. Will he hold on to it after this event? 1 second left. Okay. All right, so we do have a judge for each player assigned, as usual, here on Guts. And it looks like Mo has the results. She has got the results from the judges. Let's go to Mo.
Hello! In first place with 24 hits is Chris in red. In second place with 7 hits, Brandon in blue. In third place with 4 hits, Stacy in purple.
All right, Chris with 24 hits. Look at this. Talk about keeping your eye on the ball. Nothing getting by this guy. Tennis balls everywhere. Well, I guess that one got by him. But he got 24 of them. He did a great job. And we have Brandon right now by my side for a little interview. Brandon, you got 7 hits on that one. The Aggro Crag event coming up. Are you looking forward to climbing that thing?
Yes, I am.
And what did you think about that last event?
Well, it was fun, but I had like 1,000,000 balls coming at me at one time. It was scary.
Well, that's all right. Let's go to Mo and check out the leaderboard.
In first place right now is Chris in red with 1,200 points. In second place, Brandon in blue with 700 points. In third place, Stacy in purple with 600 points.
All right. And Chris has a perfect game going up until this point. Boom. Hey, how you doing? We got the Aggro Crag to climb. We'll see if Chris can hold on to it. And we'll see if Brandon can do his job. And Stacy, too, on the crag. Are you ready for a challenge? Because we got the crag right here, the Aggro Crag, about to challenge all 3 of our Guts players here today. Let's go to Mo and see where we stand. Mo!
In the lead after 4 events is Chris in red with 1,200 points. In second place, Brandon in blue with 700 points. In third place, Stacy in purple, 600 points.
All right, that's a look at where they stand. Now let's take a look at how they got there. 1,200 points the man has. He has a perfect score. Winning every event. Look at Chris as he just taps that one right over into his red target. And then look at him in the elastic jungle. He didn't bungle in this jungle. He just went right through this thing, man. Right through that elastic. Putting his head down. Climbing the wall. Look at the determination on this guy's face. Oh, man. Well, I can't see his face. You're looking at the back of his head now. But there. Time to take a little nap. Boom. And then talk about determination. Look at Brandon as he goes down the Guts pool and comes in and hits with the high 5 in the stretch. Chris here needed to beat that time. Hits that high 5 on that end, but steps out of his boogie board. He got back into the board, turns around, and then makes his way back down the pool with incredible arm strength, poise, determination, knowing that he has to beat Brandon's time. The top of his boogie board tipping up, but he came in and beat him by 1/10 of a second. And there is Stacy getting some plastic on the ball there. Look at that. Good swing there. Man, we could use her in the Boston Red Sox. That's where I'm from. But right now, we got the Aggro Crag. The mountain where anything can happen. Surprises like rock avalanches, slime floods, rocks in your face, snow in your face, smoke up your nose, water everywhere. Mo, tell us how we play this game.
Thank you, Mike. Players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not cross into another player's path. Now, during their climb, they must light up each of 7 targets located on their side of the crag. The first player to set off all the targets, including the final one at the peak of the mountain, will receive first place points. Take it away, Mikey.
That is a look at where... Actually, that's a look at... Well, that's a look at the rules. What am I talking about here? They're putting their game faces on. Let me remind you, the points have skyrocketed in this final event. Third place, 375 points. Second, 550 points. And first, a whopping 725. Mo.
Players, on your mark, get set.
So we will see if Chris can hold on to his perfect score as the slime is all over, but he keeps making a move. There is Stacy. Actuators going everywhere. You can see a shot of Chris way ahead of Brandon at this point as the rocks come down. And Brandon keep on going up. And oh, it's between Stacy and Chris. Chris slipped. He slipped. His perfect game in jeopardy. Oh no! He made it back up there. Stacy had missed that actuator. And there, she continues to climb. She has still missed an actuator. She needs to go back down. And there's Brandon making it in. But I believe that our judge at the top is telling Stacy that she missed that actuator right there. We will get a ruling on that. We will get a ruling on whether or not, but as you see, a dynamic performance by all of our players on that one. Let's go to Mo.
Okay, Stacy in purple actually missed an activator. That puts her into third place. In second place, Brandon in blue, and in first place, Chris in red.
All right, let's take a look at the replay. And slime all over Chris as there is Stacy there heading up her side of the mountain, and Brandon as he continues to climb. Look at the rocks coming all over on the top of him. And then take a look right here as you see Stacy getting notified that she has missed one of the actuators. She has to go back down there. Chris reaching for that final level, and he goes in and hits the actuator. Let's go to Mo and find out our final standings. Mo.
Here are our final standings. I'm in third place, Stacy in purple with 975 points. In second place, Brandon in blue, 1,250 points. Our winner today, Chris in red with 1,925 points.
So Chris getting a perfect score on that one. And our bronze medal going to Stacy.
Shake my hand.
A great job on the aggro crag today. We have Brandon with our silver medal. A good job in the boogie board event. And taking second in the aggro crag event. And then, ladies and gentlemen, our player who won all of our events, Chris, taking home the gold. Give him a piece of our glowing aggro crag. There you go. That is it. He holds the crag. He did an awesome job on that one. No ifs, ands, or buts. These kids got guts. Do you have it?
All Guts players compete in Reebok athletic shoes. Life is short. Play hard.
Recorded in front of a live audience in Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.